There comes a moment in every person's life when they pause and ask themselves, is this really all I was made for? The routines, the same days on repeat, the dreams that once burned so bright now buried under responsibilities, doubts and fears. We grow up believing the world is full of possibilities, that we can be anything we want. But somewhere along the way, through rejections, failures, heartbreaks, and the noise of society, we begin to shrink ourselves to fit into boxes we were never meant to be in. We start settling for jobs we don't love, relationships that drain us, habits that numb us, and lives that feel like mere survival. And the most tragic part, we convince ourselves that this is normal, that we should be content, that wanting more makes us ungrateful. But here's the truth, you were born for more. You were not created to simply pay bills and fade away. You were made with gifts, with fire, with a soul that craves purpose. There is something inside you, a dream, a voice, a calling that refuses to be silenced, no matter how much the world tries to drown it. That quiet restlessness you feel when you look in the mirror, that ache in your heart when you see someone else chasing their dreams, that's your soul reminding you of who you really are. You are not here by accident. You are not ordinary. There is nothing small about you. Even if your past is filled with mistakes and failures, even if the world has tried to convince you otherwise, it doesn't change your truth. You are powerful beyond measure. The same power that fuels the stars, that shapes oceans, that creates galaxies. It breathes within you, but power unused dies quietly. Dreams not chased rot slowly, and potential not fulfilled becomes regret. Do not let fear disguise itself as logic. Don't let comfort fool you into believing growth isn't necessary. You may think it's too late, or you've missed your chance, but hear this. As long as you have breath in your lungs, you are not done yet. Your next chapter has not even been written. You can still rise. You can still change everything. You can still become the version of yourself that you dream about late at night, the one who walks with purpose, speaks with confidence, and lives with passion. No one else can walk your path. No one else can fulfill your mission. The world needs your voice, your vision, your truth. It doesn't matter if you're starting from scratch. It doesn't matter if no one believes in you yet. All that matters is that you believe in yourself enough to begin. Build even when it's slow. Speak even when your voice shakes. Move even when your legs tremble. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a rebellion against mediocrity. It's a statement to the universe that you refuse to die with your potential still locked inside you. You will be tested. People will doubt you. You will have days where quitting feels easier than continuing. But every storm you survive, every obstacle you overcome, every inner demon you silence, it all shapes you into the person you were always meant to become. The pain has a purpose. The struggle is your training ground. And the dark moments? They are just the soil where your future is taking root. Don't be afraid of outgrowing the people around you. Don't shrink to make others comfortable. If they can't handle your light, they're not meant to walk with you in this season of your rise. Look around, the world is filled with people who gave up too early. Don't become one of them. Let your story be different. Let your story be the one that inspires others to keep going. When people look back at your life, let them say, they didn't settle. They didn't quit. They chose to rise. Because the truth is, you are capable of things you can't even imagine right now. There are mountains inside you that have yet to move. There are ideas, books, businesses, songs, missions, and revolutions waiting to be born from your courage. But none of it happens if you keep playing small. None of it comes to life if you keep waiting for the perfect moment. Start now. Take the first step. Speak the first word. Show up for yourself even if no one else claps yet. Because every great journey begins with one decision, to stop settling for less than you were made for. The greatest tragedy is not death. It's living a life so far beneath your potential that even your soul forgets what it means to feel alive. Don't let that be your story. Rewrite your narrative. Choose to rise. Choose to fight. Choose to believe that something greater is still possible, because it is. You are not broken. You are not too late. You are not behind. You are simply being prepared for what's next. So rise not because the world is watching, but because your future self is waiting. Rise not to prove others wrong, but to prove to yourself that you were never weak. Rise not because it's easy, but because you were born for more. And the world deserves to see what happens when someone like you finally believes it.